Solar farms, wind farms. So again, as I do a lot of my videos while I'm driving, mostly back and forth to work, but when I'm on a trip and I got a lot of time, I don't mind recording some videos that I've been wanting to make. And this one is solar farms and wind farms, and what are your thoughts about them, and maybe the grid in general. I hear all the time, and I know you guys are hearing more and more about AI, and if you're doing some of this YouTube, you're probably been involved with some of the AI, maybe trying to get AI to help you create a image, or AI to, hey, would you look at my script and offer me some suggestions on what I should name it. Apparently those computers and supercomputers and whatever it takes to create this AI takes a ton of energy. So many places, especially on the coasts, have power grids that are already unstable due to the amount of people versus the size of the grid. And of course, our country restricted nuclear power plants years ago, and there's just not as many of them running as probably needs to be. So we're looking now, and I'm driving down the interstate, and a couple miles back there was a field that was, I'm going to say, 100 acres. It was, I don't know, a mile long, and I couldn't see the end of it looking off the side of the road there. So it may have been a mile by a mile square, whatever that is in acres, but a whole bunch of ground, just solar panels. So I don't know how much power something like that would create, but it's not very pretty to look at. And as I continue to drive up through Memphis and on up through towards Nashville, there's at least one rest area that has probably 2 acres, maybe 3 acres of solar panels. I'm hoping they control and power more than just that rest area, but I don't know what it's for. It may just be a feel-good thing that Tennessee did in their rest areas. Not sure. When my oldest daughter lived in Illinois, and we would cut through there, there was these turbines, and I know you've seen them, regardless of where you're at in the country. You've seen these big, tall wind turbines, and you'd look out in these big farm fields up through the middle of Illinois. She lived in Bloomington. They went on, it's seemingly for miles, just hundreds of these things just out there, and they're, I don't know, 200-300 foot tall, and the blades are 80 to 100 foot in length, and they're just sitting there, oftentimes just sitting idle, which I don't know how they operate, but that seems odd to have the wind blowing and the turbines not spinning. But I'm just curious, is it bang for the buck? Does that make sense? I've heard one of those turbines can cost a couple of $1 million to install. So to me, unless somebody such as the government is paying for it, there must be profit to make a return on investment, or why would anybody do it? Just curious what y'all are thinking about on the grid. It concerns me some, and I've got some stuff at home for power outages or whatever, but I'm not set up like a prepper in case the grid goes down. I look at that type of content. I'm interested. What your thoughts were on them? I think they're an eyesore, but maybe they're necessary because we're overloading the grid. Is this something that maybe Elon Musk and whoever else has these things maybe we should require them to build enough power generation to supply their own needs, especially on the West Coast? I don't know how they're going to do it. Just another subject that's I'm thinking about. It's on my list of things to talk about, And while I'm driving, I'm just trying to get a few of those recorded so that we can discuss them. Until the next video, y'all take care.